sniffer.
I'll be,
Just like that.
I'll be on the freshman
Just
cipher
like that.
2025 in no time.
But just like that, welcome back to another episode of the No Shot Podcast. My name is Jared. I'm here joined with my good friends Chris and Joe. Say what's up, fellas.
What's up, fellas?
This episode is recorded approximately 72 hours after the last podcast was recorded.
That's true.
Producer Chris made his comeback for a few games, but he's getting sent into COVID protocols, health and safety protocols, and he will be on the sideline for the next few weeks. Chris is going back to Texas to take care of some shit with his knee.
Yeah, there's no doctors in Virginia, I guess. I don't know.
There are doctors in Virginia, but I told you, it's
but then
the
when Chris
insurance
down there,
shit.
you know, he gonna be
Getting some grind into, you know what I'm
Chris
saying?
gonna be grinding. He's gonna come up with some beats for our boy Joda.
Yes, sir.
I'm
I'm gonna come back. I'm gonna try and come back with like 3 of them.
Yo, the Joe Cipher.
Yo, if I come back with 3 beats, we all gotta come up with something.
No, hey,
and put it on.
I already know the name of Joe's first EP. It's gonna
I'm
be
gonna
called
get a Ghost
Italian
Rider.
Wedding Soup.
He said he's gonna get a Ghost Rider.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Oh,
get a Ghost Rider.
Joe, go to
Yeah.
Fiverr.
I'm gonna pay
No,
somebody
okay,
on
Joe.
Fiverr.
So if I get 3 beats, will you rap to one of them?
I mean, I'll try, but I can't rap.
Okay. No. If I get 3 beats, if I don't get 3, then we're not doing it. If I get 3, each of us got to get on one.
Sure, but I can't rap, but I'll do my best.
I can't rap either.
I said I'll do my best.
All right, that's all I'm asking for.
But I'm not a rapper.
Jared, you in?
No, bro, I've been in. You know,
You're right,
shit,
bro.
You know what it is.
Cut my dick.
I was in Omega's stream yesterday, and he was doing sub interviews, and someone was in there. It was a great interview. Person was talking about like changes that they've experienced and everything, and it was real positive and uplifting. And then it ended with them saying that Playboi Carti is a goat of rapping and changed the whole music industry. And I was like, you just fucked everything. And Omega was like, didn't? Oh fuck, what's his name? He's like, didn't Mario Judah just fucking basically make a whole Playboi Carti album in less than 24 hours, and it was better than anything he put out? She was like, yeah, exactly. That's why he changed the game. I was like, fuck.
Mario
But
Judah
yeah,
is like
since-
somebody's spirit animal.
Mario Judah is you, Joe.
He's not.
Okay,
me.
no. Mario Judah is Conlon if he was an extrovert.
Okay, that's
Am
where
I
we're
wrong?
going with that. I mean,
Am I wrong? Hey, exactly. That's what I'm saying. Big news for the pod. One, next pod will be the face reveal of Mr. Joe. Joe gonna be out here in the flesh, allegedly. We got he shipped his mic because fuck Amazon. Straight from Logitech. So he's got 7 to 12 days to get this shit in before we get bracking. I'm sick as fuck. So if I sound different, that's why. But you know, so this episode's gonna be a lot like last episode where we're just bullshitting for a good little bit. But you know, we always end the pod with some pick'em. And
we had
it's
people?
Monday. The last game of the week hasn't started yet, but we still gonna end the pod with some pick'em. Alright? Hey, if you had Jamar Chase in your fantasy lineups, fuck you. Because I played Jamar Chase in a fantasy league championship, and he's gonna win because I'm gonna lose because of him. And then I'm also in another championship, and I did not play Jamar Chase, and so I got I got fucked on. But our boy Joe, he's holding it down in a fantasy league championship against
Yeah,
his own
beating the
father.
brakes off my dad.
Just like so Joe, was that the inspiration for your freestyle today? Because you're playing your dad in the fantasy championship that you said you just want to say fuck my dad.
No, I'm just ignorant.
Okay.
I was just raised poorly. There's nothing more than that.
Oh my god. What would Joe's rap name be? Joe Ignat?
Big ignorant.
Big Ignat? The Ignooch?
Bio Brow.
You bio Broly. That'll be my name.
Joe? The worst movie? The worst Broly movie? Yeah, hey, if we get some people on the we get 5 more people on the Patreon, we will watch every Dragon Ball Z movie and Dragon Ball GT and any Dragon Ball movie that's on YouTube on stream.
Special guest
We get 5
appearance.
more. Yo, what's up, Conlon?
What's up, Common? Why do you have the sun on in your room? It's a podcast.
I've been trying to get Chris to watch Bio Broly for
Go ahead and close the door.
6 months. For like 6 months now.
Go ahead and close the door.
Yeah, Joe, you gotta. It's not a good movie. Have you seen it, Joe?
No, I haven't seen it. I know it's not good, but I want to see how bad it is.
For the audio listeners,
For audio
Mr.
listeners,
Conlon
my brother just walked in. Guest appearance. He also walked in half naked.
Yo, hey, anyone that watched, you got a little bit of that Conlon titty.
I don't know what that was.
Oh
about.
shit! Hey, if you are listening or watching, make sure you like, subscribe. Make sure you download, you rate 5 stars. Hey man, I've been tripping off the Dayquil in the night.
See,
bro.
Jared's over here. He tried to get on to me about last episode. Apparently, the intro was too long. Oh,
Yes,
you said
it
you're gonna
was.
edit it in post, and you left the
You
whole
did.
7 minutes in. Blah blah blah. What does he do this time? He didn't even get the fucking intro right.
I mean, I got the intro. I just forgot part of it. I'm fucking sick.
Here we are,
You
6 minutes in. Same amount of time wasted.
Hey.
That's all I'm saying.
Hey, time wasted. I'm just saying. Last time you said I'll edit it out, and then you didn't. So all I'm hearing is excuses, excuses.
But no, man. See, like,
All I'm hearing is, hey, Joe, who's putting the pod on hold again?
Nobody's putting it on hold. What do you mean?
Joe, who's putting the pod on hold again?
Sorry, I have a mouthful of sandwich.
What kind of, wait. We gotta. What kind of sandwich we talking, Joe?
Chipotle cheesesteak,
Okay, from where?
Jersey Mike's.
Okay. Hey,
It's probably my favorite sandwich there.
what's
I'm
your
a firm
favorite sandwich
supporter.
place?
My favorite's Firehouse,
Which
but
way?
we don't have one that's
Firehouse slap.
close.
Which and
So,
Firehouse are
Jersey
probably
Mike's is
my
my
favorites.
second favorite.
Okay. Yeah, my favorite is Schlotsky's. Just for that bread, that sourdough.
I never been to
Ooh, that
Schlotzsky's.
sourdough go dumb. I will say, I understand the hate that Subway gets because it's 100% warranted. It's the only, we've been over this, the only 2 like casual / fast places near me is a rundown, beaten to shit Dairy Queen
Yeah.
and then a Subway. And I will say this, Subway's melts and the signature sandwiches they do are not,
They're not
Horrible.
nearly as bad as people say they are.
but they're
Subway
just regular
suck.
sandwiches are very, see, I agree with that. But the signature sandwiches and the melts ain't bad. Joe, I know. Hey, do you know Marshawn Lynch got his own sandwich? You saying you wouldn't put a little beast witch in your mouth?
Where at in Subway?
Yeah, if you don't use the app.
Am I gonna fill my?
Because-
I'm gonna fill my mouth with Marshawn's hog.
Yeah. Are you? If you had
I
the
mean-
opportunity.
Wait, like, are we the sandwich or his dick?
I'm just saying. Chris got the man's number. Probably he could probably set that shit up.
Yo, Chris, you got Marshawn on speed dial?
No, I
Yo,
do
let's
not.
get Marshawn on the
Try-
pod.
I do
Yo, it will
Yo,
take
let's get
off.
Marshawn. Let's get Marshawn on the
Shut
pod.
up.
Yo, Chris, we gonna need Marshawn on the pod. We gonna need Timmy Tom Herman on the pod.
I'll be damned if I
We gotta get Gruden in the
talk to
pod.
him ever again.
Yo, we gotta get Gruden on the pod.
Yo, Gruden
Oh,
pod will
yo.
go crazy.
Yo, who says if we get Gruden and Marshawn on the pod, who says the N word more?
Hey, yo, speaking of football,
Yo,
what about
speaking-
Antonio Brown?
Yo, shut up.
Oh
yo,
my
Who
God.
had the better retirement, Antonio Brown or Vontae Davis?
I mean, here's the thing. Like, Antonio Brown's was public. That,
I mean-
like, he had one of the craziest moments I think I've ever seen in football.
Yeah, but I mean, like, Vontae Davis was like,
He was like,
See,
hey,
the
hey,
thing is-
fuck this shit,
it's
man.
like it just at halftime, it's like Vontae Davis has announced his retirement, and you're like,
Wait, what?
you're trolling. The
No,
game
see,
is still
the
going on.
craziest Thing, did y'all see why AB decided to leave?
I did.
Seen like 3 different things.
Yeah, I've seen 3
So
different things.
I read that Bruce Arians told him to get on the field. He said, "No, I'm hurt."
Mm-hmm.
And then he
You
said,
see,
"Get on the
I
field."
saw
He said,
that
no, I'm
one.
not going in.
I saw that one, but I also saw they were keeping him out because of contract incentives. Because
heard
he's,
about
like,
that as
close to
well,
all
too.
3 of them.
I heard about that as well.
Right, like it's
I
so
mean,
crazy. I don't know what's true.
See, I don't think Bruce Arians is the type of coach to do that.
Well,
But
see,
see,
what's
I didn't
actually
think-
true is I think that it's a little bit of everything. as well too. Because I mean, also like we all know, AB's a little.
Yeah.
He
See,
looks
right.
I thought it was. I thought, see, before all this shit came out, because I knew AB was on a snap count, because motherfucker, another big fucking red flag for me in fantasy this week is I had AB, and AB fucking quit in the middle of the game. So I just got fucked. And I had a dude on the bench score 35 points, because I was like, oh, AB's going to go off against the fucking Jets. But they said he was going to be on him and Mike Evans are both on a snap count. And I thought AB was going to be feeling himself. Like, yeah, I'm doing well. Keep me in the fucking game. They're like, no, get the fuck off. It's like, if you pull me off, then I'm fucking leaving. Like, all right, fucking leave. That's what I thought it was. But I mean,
I also heard he got cut in the middle of the game too.
so he's still technically on the roster right now. The Bucks are talking to the NFL about how they're supposed to handle this and what they should do to handle it.
I mean, I don't remember anybody ever in the history of the sport just leaving the game.
It's never happened.
Now, I will say, I think Vontae Davis is a little better because Antonio Brown got, like, antagonized into leaving. Vontae Davis is just like,
Fuck this, I'm out.
he said,
He said, I'm too old for this shit, man. I can't do this.
That video where it's fucking LaShawn McCoy and Tre'Davious White talking, and he's like, y'all got it, man. This ain't for me no more. Y'all got it.
Yeah.
He's like,
so
what do you
funny.
mean? He's like, yeah, this is it. I'm done. Like, what do you mean you're done? Like, the end of the season? He's like, nah, right now. I'm done.
Like, man, this whole
Bro,
situation it's so wild.
The fact that fucking AB was also caught catching an Uber,
Yeah, that was also really
that
funny.
shit is so
You also
funny,
seen the video
bro.
have you seen the video of the guy who gave him a ride?
No.
Yeah, I have seen that.
The guy's like, hey, yo, I'm with AB in the car right now. What we about to go do? He's like, hey, yeah, man, we out here. We just leave the
Booming.
game and everything.
Booming.
Bro, that shit. And
Like,
dude, I can't believe.
don't
Imagine the AB just runs out tonight with the Steelers, and he's like,
Bro,
shout out.
could you imagine?
Ben Roethlisberger.
crazy.
Could you imagine if he
Yo, that
rolled
would
out
be-
in an 84?
That would be electric.
Bro, I'd be so lit because he's still on my fantasy team.
That would be electric.
No shot.
Playing 2 games in 2
No.
days?
But the issue is like,
No.
I don't know what the fuck to believe.
Yeah,
Because
I
like
mean,
on one hand, everything I hear about Bruce Arians is a super big players guy. But on the other hand, he really never made it a secret he doesn't want AB on the team.
I know one
Which-
thing. Fucking AB is looking at Tom Brady right now. Like, you motherfucking piece of shit. You put us up with this shit.
Tom Brady did everything for that man.
yeah.
Like everyone knows how I feel about Tom Brady, but Tom Brady, dude, that boy,
Tom Brady did sell out
Every-
for AB.
every possible shot, bro. Like,
I can't.
like, there's level. It's just disrespectful. Like, I don't.
You don't do the homie like that.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
no matter what happened, I think what he did was definitely disrespectful no matter like what happened. But
Like,
for
if-
sure.
Tom Brady didn't like sell out for that man, I wouldn't really have that big of an issue with him saying fuck it. But it's the fact that somebody on that team believed in you so much that he's basically putting his own reputation on the
Yeah.
line for you.
Yep.
And like
It's-
that's where the issue comes from me. Like I have no respect. I don't like Tom Brady, but as a man looking at another man, I can sympathize with Tom Brady in the situation, and I feel
Yeah.
bad for him. I really do.
He's
But on
bad.
the other hand, mental health's a big thing. Like if AB's struggling right now, then this is such a shitty situation. Because
Bro, like, what the,
is it
it's-
hilarious?
it's,
yes, it's hilarious. The whole entire thing was really funny, but the more you look into it,
it's-
the
it's
less funny
tough.
it becomes.
well, I mean, it's tough because we don't know if there's actually anything wrong with him. We can
Right.
speculate,
We don't
but it's
know.
not like it's not like a physical injury. Like we got like the Twitter doctors. Like I love fucking NFL Dr. Chow, because he gives like diagnosis of his shit. He watches it happen. He goes, yeah, I can tell you what the fuck happened. He did this, this, and this. He's gonna be out for this long before the injury shit comes out. But when it's the mental shit,
Nobody knows.
Nobody fucking knows.
Yeah.
And so there are people that can play doctor online, but like, fuck, like it could be mental shit. It could just be AB's just fucking like that. Like, which it wouldn't be surprised with how he was with the Raiders
Yo,
But-
that situation was wild.
when he was like, "Hey, yo, I'm gonna fuck my feet up, so I don't gotta play for the team."
And I'm gonna call my coach racist.
And then I'm gonna fucking come on the goddamn athletic trainer.
I thought that
Chris,
was.
were you there? Were you there when AB was there? Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
Did you
I was there.
experience a lot of those situations?
I mean, he wasn't like that, but he was like that, but he wasn't like that. If that makes any sense,
Does he like a multiple personality? Man, it's so.
it's
crazy.
possible. I mean, dude, like I don't know.
I don't want to
Because
speculate. It's fucked up.
anytime you see AB, he was always just literally just always smiling, always just asking you how your day was. He was always like just ready to work, and whenever he was out there working, he was always working harder than everybody. It's just some days you wouldn't see him, and who knows what the fuck happened on those days, right? So, I mean, I
It's
don't
so
know, man.
crazy, man. I like in a sense I feel bad for him too, you know, because like who knows what the fuck's going on with him.
Yeah.
The only person who knows is AB.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Right? Like we don't know.
You know who I feel really bad for?
Who?
Man's agent, because he is
Oh, yeah.
going through it.
The damage
Man's
control.
is the amount of
that
the
PR
people,
staff, that
the
PR
agent-
staff
agent,
has
bro, they're
got
all
to
like,
be just
fuck. They're
insane.
like, there goes that deal, that deal, that deal.
It's like
fuck.
it's like all right, we've been doing good. New year starting, and it's like AB quits middle of the game. Oh, you're fucking kidding me.
Yo. You see, I mean, you saw
They're-
Mike Evans was trying to talk him down.
Yeah.
Right. Like
And
Mike
he's just
Evans, shout out, fucking W teammate, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah. What a mess.
Hey, Mike Evans used to that shit. He had fucking Johnny Manziel as his quarterback in college. He's used to that shit. And so, I mean, hey, it
Remember when
makes
people
sense.
tried to compare like AB to TO in terms
Bro,
of being
that's-
like
bro,
attention whore type shit?
That's you know,
It's-
when they
it's
try
so
to compare him
different.
to anybody, like
It's so different.
It's so different.
Well, even
'Cause,
I
like-
know y'all are gonna give me shit, but even like when they compare him to Dez, it's like Dez was just
Yeah,
yelling
no.
at his teammates. He
Yeah.
wasn't trying to
Yeah.
fucking.
Yeah, no, not anything like
Like-
that.
Like the thing, like To's thing was an act, right? Like, and we knew
Well,
it was.
also like looking back, To wasn't doing anything that
No.
crazy.
He really
He had a
wasn't.
Just like-
sharp. He had a sharpie in a fucking. In
Well,
the
no,
game.
the problem with the people put up with it is that like, because no one really talked shit like that to press. It was like,
He didn't even say anything crazy. Just like, yeah, my quarterback could have played a better game. He could have thrown me the ball more. I was open.
yeah,
Like,
but I
say
mean,
that. Like, but people were like, oh my god.
that was
he's
his
paying that
message,
quarterback
but that's
charge.
not what he said. Come on, like let's be honest here. Like
That
that
was-
was his
T.O.
message.
T-
It's not what he
hey.
said.
T.O. forever, probably my favorite wide receiver of all time.
He was my favorite
I
wide
saw-
receiver of all time.
I saw that man cry on TV for Tony Romo. I was like, he's it. He's it. That's
Johnson,
it.
my guy.
Calvin Johnson.
That's my guy.
Hey, both in the Hall of Fame.
I'm a big fan of receivers with wasted careers.
Hell yeah.
Odell Beckham.
Hey. Yeah, Joe.
Hey,
you
yo,
okay?
Odell Beckham is having a resurgence here.
Yeah,
I
it's
mean,
almost like
it's
Baker
almost like
Mayfield
Baker's a
isn't
bad
his
quarterback.
I've been saying this forever, and nobody wanted to listen.
What do you mean no one wants to listen to you?
Joe. We've all agreed with you.
No,
You
no.
just also
my
said
dad.
that. No. I don't here. It's just that you also said OBJ was washed.
You said
That's what
OBJ
I
was
also say
washed.
too. You
I've heard
also
that
say
OBJ
it.
was washed
Listen,
multiple
listen,
times.
I
Like,
said
no,
a lot of
OBJ
things
is
in
still
the
a
same
good
breath.
receiver.
I've said a lot of things in the same breath, but my overarching message is that Baker Mayfield sucks.
I mean, yeah, you're not wrong, man. I will say.
Who's the top 5
Vance-
receivers in the league right now? Y'all think?
I mean, Cup.
Cup for sure.
Devontae.
Adams.
Yeah.
I mean, you almost got to put fucking Justin Jefferson and Jamar Chase up there.
I was about to say, I think deadass.
Fucking
They
hell.
might be in the top 5.
Like-
Deadass.
Those LSU, they put out like 2 studs just back to back.
And then I mean, I
And
won't
fucking-
say,
you got
I won't
fucking-
say D Hop because he's hurt. I
You
won't
got-
say D Hop because he's hurt.
Yeah,
And then I'd put like Diggs, I guess.
Braxton Berrios. Let's go.
Jesus Christ, imagine. But yeah, I mean, like you got Cup. Also, you got fucking also Debo Samuel.
Yeah.
Debo's
Debo's
been
balling.
Yeah. Debo, he like, I'll be like, checking fantasy, right?
Yeah, out of nowhere, he'll have like 0
He'll be
points,
doing-
and then it's
he'll
like
have, a
20.
fucking rushing touchdown.
It's also he spent 3 games playing running back.
Oh, is that what the fuck that was?
Yeah. All the
Oh,
running
so-
backs have been hurt. But I mean, I think at this point it has to go Cup and Devontae are your top 2. Like that's
For sure.
undisputed.
Devontae is. I think Devontae is number one because like he's been consistently just so good.
If we're going off this season, I find it very hard to argue against Cup.
I can't argue against Cup just because of his stats are so.
If we're talking about this season alone,
I think Devontae is. We're talking about Cup winning MVP. We're not talking about Devontae winning MVP.
Well, that's because he has Aaron Rodgers on his team.
Okay, he also has Matt Stafford throwing him the ball.
Okay,
and Matt Stafford
Matt Stafford.
The past 9 games.
Matt Stafford. All right, cool.
Matt
we get
Stafford
that. Matt Stafford is not Aaron Rodgers, right?
Matt Stafford came out, had us thinking he might be like have an MVP season.
Dude, and then he's in shambles. So he's in shambles. But no, but fucking, I mean, yeah, but after them two, Justin Jefferson, Ja'Marr Chase, then you got.
I genuinely think Ja'Marr Chase and Justin Jefferson are
for sure
top 5
probably.
guys. And I think Ja'Marr Chase is better.
Oh, you know who else you can throw in there too? That's balled out the last like 4 or 5 weeks. Jalen Waddle, man's gone crazy the last 4 or 5
He has been going pretty nuts.
Imagine if CeeDee Lamb got used the same way Ja'Marr Chase was getting used. That'd be crazy. I would say, have y'all watched any Cowboys games the last 5 to 6 weeks?
No.
Yeah, I watched them play Washington.
The most common thing that everyone says, "Oh yeah, Kellen Moore, he'll have a head coaching job in the next few years." I'm like,
no, he won't.
The motherfucker doesn't know how to use Zeke, Tony Pollard.
I don't understand how you have that offense.
Michael, it is.
He's had the best offense in the league. Like I don't understand.
It hurts.
Their offense is so good. It should be so good.
On paper, it's so fucking good.
Even last week when we beat Washington and we put up 50 points on them, it didn't feel like the offense did anything. It was the defense just fucking shoving their dick in their ass, and then we came out with points. Like it did not feel like the offense did anything. Like the offense hasn't looked good since Dak got hurt. Like it's so.
Yeah.
I already told Ryan. I was like, fucking bring AB to the Cowboys. We need something.
Yo.
We need something.
Coop, AB, and CD.
All the letters of the alphabet. Shit.
A, B, C, D.
I'm just. Hey, next week though. Next week will be our.
They might just have a mid quarterback. Continue.
What you mean?
Nothing. Continue. You're talking about the playoffs.
What you mean? Elaborate. Elaborate. No. Next week will be our playoff preview and our regular season wrap up.
Yep.
That's what it'll be.
Jets played good this week.
Jets played really good this week.
They played some good football.
Zach Wilson the last 2-3 weeks has been looking like an NFL quarterback.
Yeah, it's crazy what happens when somebody kind of watches the game on the sideline for a little bit.
Dude,
works.
We've been said that.
Yeah.
It's so crazy. Like, hey, yo, we're going to draft this rookie quarterback, and then the most experienced guy we're going to have on the sideline with him is going to be fucking Mike White. Like,
I don't get how you can sit there and watch, like, what Patrick Mahomes did, or what Kansas City did with Patrick Mahomes, how they drafted him, they sat him, and then they let him loose the next year, and he did whatever the fuck he wanted to do. Like, that should be literally the formula for every rookie quarterback coming in. Unless you, like, desperately need someone who is, like, outlandishly talented. Like a Lamar Jackson who doesn't need to throw the ball to make a play, right?
I want to save this for next week. Who do y'all think had been the best rookie quarterback this year?
We're saving that for next week?
I was going to, but I actually
no, Smack Jones.
Joe, what do you think? Best rookie quarterback this year? There's only one right answer.
No, I know there's only one right answer, but I can't think of his name.
It's Mac Jones.
Yeah, Mac Jones.
It's Davis Mills.
Oh, and he has been popping.
No. The third round pick by the Texans has been the best rookie quarterback. He has been given the Texans roster. Man's did not get to learn from anything, but did not expect to play this year. Beginning of the year, did he kind of suck? Yeah, he kind of fucking sucked. One, he's a third round pick. No one expected him to do well. But then Mans just shows up and balls out. Even when he played against Mac Jones, man had 300 yards, 72% completion percentage, 3 touchdowns. Man's got 2,300 yards, 66% completion percentage, 13 touchdowns, 10 picks. You give that man to Bill Belichick, he's doing just as good, if not better, than fucking Mac Jones. Davis Mills, not offensive rookie of the year, but
He's not offensive rookie of the year at all.
fuck no. But best quarterback right now, best quarterback of the rookie class. I'm excited to look back at our beginning of the year predictions. And
I mean, me and you both said Trey Lance.
Yeah,
I really don't want to look back at those predictions.
I still think Zach Wilson's done okay for what he's got. I think
He's doing better now for sure.
Tell you what, he's doing better than fucking Trevor Lawrence.
Well, that competition is not that.
Trevor Lawrence got his head coach fired.
No, Trevor Lawrence to get his head coach fired.
No,
Urban Meyer
incredible.
Urban Meyer is too busy kicking kickers and being Italian to hold down a job.
That was a wild 4 weeks, wasn't it?
That was a wild run.
And
it was so funny because on
Lawrence's
Twitter when he got fired or whatever, it said the Urban Meyer era has ended in Jacksonville. I'm like, didn't even last a season, not an era.
Hey, Trevor Lawrence's last 5 games, he has 1 touchdown and 7 picks.
Oh, ooh.
Oh shit.
Ooh.
And
that's tough.
In 4 out of the 5 games, he doesn't have a touchdown.
I couldn't throw a touchdown in the NFL, so. But damn, that's not good.
In the right situation.
No, Joe. No, stop.
Joe, there's no pass
Joe, you're getting read like a fucking book. You're getting read like a book. Shut up. Stop.
We literally saw what happened last year with the Broncos. If you don't, and that guy had played quarterback in his life before. He was a college quarterback, and he went in and he threw for no touchdowns, less than 100 yards, and 3 or 4 picks. We know what happens.
I feel like I can do it.
You feel
I can't make a 3.
You genuinely feel like you could throw a touchdown if you played if you just played one series and they didn't rush you. You feel like you could throw a touchdown, like a drive the field to a touchdown.
I have to drive down the field.
Let's say from the 40, from your 40.
From my 40, that's a little too much. I don't think I can do that.
I think if you let me get in the red zone, and you give me 10
here,
tries.
here.
I'm not saying 10 downs. I'm saying
from
10 tries.
From their 40 in. From their 40 in. Can you drive and get a touchdown?
No, that's too much.
No. I'm talking about can you lead a drive? Like you can run the ball, play action. You can do all that.
I keep saying no, it's too much, and you keep asking the same question. I'm saying if you put me on the 5-yard line, you'll give me
Hold on. I just want you to understand what you just said. You think you can get a passing touchdown on the 5-yard line, the hardest area to throw a touchdown.
Yeah.
Okay. That's the hardest area to throw a touchdown.
If you give me receivers against the worst DBs. I truly feel like if you take Bryce Hall off the field and give me the rest of the Jets secondary, I can throw a touchdown against them.
Hey, look, what I'm saying is if you give me, if I'm in the red zone, and you give me 10 tries, that's not 10 downs.
Jared, you can't throw.
You give me 10 tries, I throw better than Joe. I'm more accurate. So that's what I'm saying.
Bad shoulder.
Y'all both have bad shoulders. What do you mean?
No, so it's if that's why I'm saying red zone. I don't gotta throw that bitch more. No, and I'm not saying 10 downs. I'm saying 10 tries. 10 tries. So I start with 4 downs and I can get a couple first downs and everything. I would get close one time. I'm not guaranteeing a touchdown. I'm saying I'm gonna get close one time. Am I gonna throw hella incompletions and picks? 1,000%. But you bet your
out of your 10 throws, how many do you think are picks?
No. It'd be more than 10 throws.
Oh, okay.
Because it's not 10 downs. If you
it's not 10 downs.
If you gave me 100 throws, 60 to 70 are probably picks. That's what I'm saying. But I also feel like I'm an Alex Smith type. All right, not the strongest arm, right? But I can make my reads. And the famous words of Coach Lawley, no one ever lost from an incomplete pass. Nothing's open, throwing that bitch out of bounds, and we're going to move on to the next play. All right? My luck, it's not gonna get out of bounds. It's gonna get picked up.
No, see, the rim move is just throw it like over the end zone.
See, but we gotta get it there first, Joe.
You can't throw a football 40 yards?
I feel like I could throw it over the end zone.
I mean, I could, but I would fucking tear everything.
Yeah, that's.
I can see Jared now. He winds up and he's like, his arm just goes.
It's the fucking no. It's the blitz the leagues. The X-ray.
You just see his shoulder just.
I actually think that's what happened to Jared and like his head.
What?
Yeah.
The
Yeah,
concussion
like,
one in Blitz the
like
League, the head does the thing where it's like, and then it like goes from blue to gray.
Every time I hurt my head, I just don't remember it.
Jared called me dad.
I did call Joe dad.
That was just like a contact like football game. It was just flag football.
No, I smacked my head on the frozen ground. You're making it sound so much. This is the context. Joe always makes shit sound so much like not as bad as it was. We play this. I was also still concussed.
Oh my god!
At the time. No, he's not fucking listening. So one, we're playing flag football in class. I'm playing against Joe's team. One, I break the fuck out of his ankles. Was the ground slippery and frozen and we were wearing tennis shoes? Yes. But I hit Joe with a little and he slid and fell. Right? And I'm sitting there, I'm running. You see? And so I'm out there. We should not have been outside. It was under 30 degrees. And we had a rule that you're not supposed to go outside.
Yeah, you're not supposed to go outside below 30 degrees.
We were outside. Yeah, we were outside anyways.
In shorts.
And so this is like
shorts and short sleeves, by the way.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is the year that I was playing running back and middle linebacker in middle school football. So, I was out there, I was fucking I went to hit like a little spin move. Motherfucker just sticks their leg out. And so I catch it, I fall, and as I'm falling, my hips hit the ground, and then my head just fucking just smacks the shit out of it.
I wasn't. Who was the first one there, though? Who was the first one there?
Yeah, no. So I will say this. I was also in the middle of like coming back from a concussion I'd already had. The first one I ever had in my life. Still returning from it, and I'm out here playing. And sure enough, Joe comes to pick me up, and I look at Joe and I go, Dad? And he was like, oh, he's fucked up.
I was like, oh no, he's right. I put a teacher, I'm like, hey.
Yeah. And then I left school for the day.
Yeah.
But yeah, that ground was fucking hard, bro.
Yeah, I was hard as rocks.
Shit, like I hear stories like that, and then I think like, damn, like my head really must be like hard as shit, because I've like never had any kind of like head injury like that.
All of my shit is to the fault of people that aren't me. Most of the time. No, the first time I ever got a concussion, it's because I'm running in for a touchdown in practice, and I start to slow up, and a guy horse collars me, and I fall, and I just smack the back of my head on the ground with all my weight. So my leg shot out from under me.
I mean, just don't get caught.
And then it's youth football, so it's like they put the worst dude at safety because he can't fucking do anything, and I already scored. And then the other time was because my helmet was defunct. It wouldn't hold air.
Yeah, no, I remember that one.
I told my coach, hey, my helmet's not holding air. Can I get a different one? He was like, yeah, we'll do that after practice. And then fuck.
I'm surprised you even got air in your helmet. Like I never got air in my helmet.
Yo.
I had hair in my helmet all the time because I wore it and I had hair.
Yo, imagine.
I never got air in my helmet because like.
Yo, we get 25 people on the Patreon. Chris will go bald.
I used to never.
I'll do that.
I used to never like get air in my helmet, and then one year in high school, they started like noticing I never had air in my helmet, so they would just like grab my fucking head and just pump it full of air, and I'm like, "What are you doing?"
Yeah, I never got air in my helmet either. I never got air in my helmet either. Like, I used to like they used to pump it, and then I would tell them like, "Yo, my head's too fucking big, and we don't have bigger helmets. Take the fucking air out." And they're like, okay,
they had
sure.
like 2 XL helmets, and one was for me, and one was for somebody else.
We didn't have XL double 2 XL helmets. I will say, Chris,
you also benefited from the fact that you're taller than 90% of the people you played in school. So you weren't getting hit in the head as much.
Well, but I was coming down. I was sitting. You know what I mean?
Okay,
Like,
but-
but no, my head. Hey,
No. I'm short.
I would say I think out of all of us, Joe hit in his head every single play because he played fucking nose guard.
I
also
played.
used
I played
I-
DN
I-
for a
see,
game.
I also use my head as a weapon. So
Bro, I'll never forget. I'll never forget the first time I go up against Joe in practice sophomore year. We're both so excited. I get down. It's instead of like an individual's live game shit, we get in our stance, and I'm like scout team right guard. And to put things in perspective, at this time, I'm like 5'7", 5'8". I'm under 200 pounds. Joe is 6 foot, over 300 pounds, and Joe just grabs me by my shoulder pads and just headbutts me nonstop for the whole play. He doesn't care what the fuck happened. He's just sitting there headbutting me for the whole play. They blow the whistle, and I was like, "Dude, what the fuck?" And he's like, "No, you roll."
Do you guys have those guys that like tried just way too fucking hard in practice?
yeah, I hated
Yeah.
those guys.
Both their names are Brian.
I know what he's talking about too.
Yeah, we're not gonna dock.
I didn't. I only tried like in scrimmages during well, not to say only tried, but like I only went like really hard like during scrimmages and shit, like during live drills. My voice, because I didn't really get a chance to do any of the other stuff because my coach would always pull me. Because the one time I did Oklahoma drill, I hurdled over a kid, and then he said, "Yeah, nah, no more of that. You're never doing live drills again." So the only time I got to really do anything was game time and during scrimmages.
Must have been nice. Hey,
Well,
that's
no,
why I
because didn't get no work, man. Your senses dull.
You didn't need it. Yeah, in high school football. You
Apparently, I did because I was awful in college. So
I think you were pretty good in college.
you just got hurt.
allegedly, I was pretty terrible in college.
That's why we got to get Tom Herman on the pod.
The few times I got to watch you, Chris, I had a good time.
Well, I mean, it's actually crazy because like it was really only the times that like Joe, when you came to the K-State game, I got to play that game.
The only game I didn't get to see you play in was that first TCU game. That fucking sucked.
That first TCU game was awful.
We were just saying that I
That
should have
sucked.
been around more.
Maybe, I don't know, but no, that's just freshman year. Freshman year, I played in the West Virginia game, the Texas Tech game, and the
Tech.
Baylor game.
Tag.
Those are the only games I played in.
Yeah, you should have
Tech
been there
was
for the Tech game.
electric.
Yeah, you should have been there for the Tech game. That was
That was
crazy.
a wild game.
I skipped
I
Thanksgiving
wish.
with my family to be at that Tech game. That was so worth it.
I wish, bro. That shit was electric.
I'll still
Like,
never
watching it was electric.
never forget turning down old girl. We're not doxing nobody. I'll still never forget that. I'll never forget that, Jared. I'm talking bag fumbled.
Wait. Which girl?
We're not doxing. We're not talking.
No,
about
no
this.
doxing. Just give a hint. I don't know which girl you're talking about.
Is,
The light
is
skin
she
girl.
the wife of a?
The light skinned girl.
Is she a wife of an NFL player?
No, Joe.
Okay.
We're not
Wait.
talking about. We're not talking about this.
Oh,
Anyway,
no,
on
I'm
to the
so
next one. On to the
confused.
next thing. On to the
I
next
don't know
one.
what the fuck this is. I don't know what that is. I'll have to remind me after.
So, I mean, talking about shit from the past, right? Aside from that, it is now 2022, fellas.
Yeah.
2021 was not the greatest year. Joe said nothing good happened this year or this past year. I feel like a couple of good things happened.
I think as a society,
Anything you guys want to
kind of suck.
anything you guys want to share about the last 12 months that was either good or bad?
I mean, 2021 went kind of crazy for me. I mean, shit. I left a very stable job in a place that I really, really liked. You know, to move Texas, you know, for a girl. But
You're not wrong. He finally admits it, Joe.
that's, oh my god, it's so much cap. But no, all right, 2021. Hey, you know what happened 2021, boys?
What?
Oh no, it didn't. I was gonna say
You
we
lost
built my
opportunity?
gaming PC, but we didn't.
Oh.
No, 2021. I enjoyed 2021. I got my teaching certificate. I
Let's
moved
go.
to Texas.
Let's go.
No, it doesn't
I
teach you anymore.
convinced. Huh? Nope.
How-
Don't right now. I don't. Yeah, move back. Life's good. Life's chilling. We started the pod. Shout out the boys.
Yep. Shout pod.
But I don't know. For me personally, I enjoyed 2021. It was kind of a crazy year. Fucking Joe, didn't you move in 2021, or was that before?
No, that was 2021.
No, it wasn't. It was before.
No,
No.
I lump in. Okay,
It wasn't 2020.
It was
I lump in
2020.
2019. I lump in March
Well,
2019.
March 2019 and December of
Now,
2020 is basically the same
It's
shit.
the same shit.
All
I
that
lump
is
it all.
one. All that is 1 year.
Wait, but they literally can't be. They're different years.
No,
No, but it's
it's
just
the
like,
COVID
that's what
era.
it feels
It's
like.
the COVID era.
That's what it
So
feels
You
like.
can cough on these nuts. That's not the point.
no, the point is,
Joe,
it's the
fucking
same.
Chill out, Joe.
It's the same segment of time. Like, you know how people will sit there and be like, "Oh, it's 2 a.m." and they'll talk about tomorrow still being just later that day. It's essentially the same shit.
Yeah, it just everything feels the same from when quarantine hit to.
My bad. I just
Now,
don't know how
like,
years
yeah.
work. Then I guess my bad.
I'm not gonna let motherfuckers.
Okay, so
without
Joe,
camera try to talk to us like
Joe, if I sat here
Hey,
and
if you don't want to participate, I won't participate.
if I sit here and I say,
you don't want to participate anyways.
I'm participating right now.
No, you're just arguing back and forth right now. It's not productive. You're just being a prick.
That's pretty productive.
Now drop a bar on it, Joe. Yeah.
no,
Yeah.
we're not doing this right
Come
now.
on.
You don't deserve
Yeah.
it.
Fuck it up. Yeah.
Joe, what
Yeah.
did you think was good or bad about 2021 for your
Didn't
2021?
Kobe die in 2021?
No, it was 2020.
That was 2020.
2019.
Didn't
It was
DMX die in
2020.
2020?
Yeah.
No,
yes.
DMX was 2021.
Yeah, that wasn't great.
DMX did die 2021.
Didn't Martha Stewart die in 2021? Not Martha Stewart.
Eddie White.
Eddie White.
Betty White died like what, 4 days ago?
Yeah. on
Yeah,
the
4 days ago.
31st.
That was pretty ass. I mean, 2021 wasn't that bad. Now looking back at it, I guess, but like, I don't know. Like, it just wasn't good, but it wasn't bad. You know.
I feel you.
In terms of like you on a personal level or like
Yeah, I mean, like nothing crazy happened in my life. It was just kind of like stagnant. Like, 2020 was my come up because I start school again and stuff like that.
Mhm.
Right.
who needs school? Fuck school.
Okay. I'm just gonna drop out again.
Hey, fuck it. Hey, we all didn't finish some part of school.
I'm just thinking back to like 2021. Like nothing crazy. Like, not even like really any good games came out in 2021 either.
Well, I mean, there's some good games that came out.
I
and you
mean,
just
yeah,
didn't
but
play
there's
a lot
nothing
of them.
like that changed my life. You know.
Yeah, but I mean, like, I'm sure if you
Hey,
played
not
Tales
every
of
year
Arise,
needs to
you'd
be
enjoy that game.
2020 had Doom Eternal.
Yo,
That was pretty lit.
that also had 2K.
So did
So did 2020 and 2019. Yeah, 18, 17, 16,
No, but that
15,
2K,
14.
No, but the 2K was better.
Then
I don't know, I didn't
2K
play
14,
2K
15? I
21.
mean, 16?
No, I'm just saying. I just.
Nah, I didn't play
just
2020
can't,
either, but I thought it was a pretty bad year. But,
Yeah,
it
2K21 is not great.
I mean, 2020 was fine. I guess. I don't know.
What about you, Chris?
The
The year of the busted knee.
For the most part, I enjoyed 2021. For some reason, I spent a lot of time of it in Texas. I don't know where that came from.
Motherfucker. You're like, yeah, guys, I'll be gone for a few days.
I'll be gone for like a
Gone for
week,
3 months.
and then it's like, oh, I was gone for literally the latter half of the
No,
year.
You came to Austin. You came to Austin. We hung out. I was like, all right, well, Chris will be back in Virginia here in a little bit. Then months went by.
Literally the latter half of the year, I spent fucking in Texas. But yeah, so that happened, unfortunately. Watched a lot. I got Joe into anime in 2021.
Oh, that's it.
Oh yeah,
So,
Joe turned into.
that's
a
my
lead
W.
in 2021.
That's my
You're right.
W.
You're
Joe
right.
turned into
2021
a-
was a good year. That's when I got to watch JoJo's.
Chris, did you see the tweet that I put in? On Twitter with the one with Zach.
Yeah. With the Western
Tell me,
shit.
Would Joe, if Joe was from Japan, would he be a Western?
Yeah, he would 100%.
Yeah,
Because he'd be like, why are they all about their guns and shit?
But Westerns are kind of cringe.
No. But if
Okay,
you,
but
Joe,
you're from
this
here.
Is exactly
If you're
what you said. This is exactly what you said before you started watching it. Nah, but that's just kind of cringe. Y'all are fucking weebs. You see, it's the exact. It's the same thing. It's you stay shut. Ironically, like, oh yeah, no, fuck that. That's weeb shit. And then you're like, you start watching it.
You just need one good one. You just need one good one.
You just start watching it ironically, and then it just keeps building up and building up.
See, that's the thing. See, if Chris showed me like a bad one, I would be just as ignorant, just as annoying about it.
Well, see, but here's the thing though too.
Fire shit.
But here's the thing though too. If I showed you JoJo's first, you wouldn't have liked anime at all.
You don't think so?
No, you would not have liked anime if I showed you JoJo's first. But because you understand like what anime is now, you can appreciate what JoJo's does, because JoJo's does shit way out of the park. Like
it's so good though.
Like there was a nigga like his body, like his blood was lava.
Wamu.
No, it's not Wamu.
I know, but
it's AC/DC.
I know, but Wamu.
And then he sat there. He got hit one time by the protagonist, and then he starts bawling like a bitch. Like you don't do that shit in regular like TV shows. So I mean, just shit is just different, bro. And I know if you saw that like 2 years ago, you'd be like, Chris, you watch this shit.
Now I'm like, hey, yo, Chris, you watch this shit? Let's go.
But no, I told you I wasn't gonna steer you wrong. I told you I wasn't gonna steer you wrong, bro.
See, my issue with Chris now though is like whenever Chris says like anything about an anime, I take that as a definitive truth, and I am loving it without even watching it.
Yeah, that's true. Because like
I take it all. Chris says, "Yo, this shit is garbage." I'm like, bet it's garbage. Fuck you.
Like Joe's taste isn't even his own. It's just my taste projected onto Joe, and that is probably worse. Let's be honest here. Joe, you're a lot more vocal than I am. Well,
no, okay. Joe, do you have?
Yes,
okay,
I know.
Joe needs to discover. You need to send. Chris, you need to find an anime the three of us have now watched. All right.
There is one that all three of us have not watched.
But you have to know nothing about it. You can't have any like preconceived ideas or bias towards it. The three of us watch it to completion. Shout out. And then we all come in with our own ideas on it, and we can see who's a fucking idiot and who isn't. Who's an ignorant fuck, and who can come up with their
I'm down for that. I'm down for that.
Okay, but like if I had Chris's exact taste, AOT would be my favorite anime, but it's not.
No, but I'm talking about what's regarded as good and what's not. That's what I'm saying.
But that's because every time you said something was good, it ended up being good.
Well, I mean,
this we don't know that because you just as of right now you are fucking Chris is a 1A. You are a 1B right now, Joe. There is nothing to show any difference in your taste from Chris. We have nothing to base it off of. Nothing.
Because I also have told you, Joe. No, because I also have told you.
Find out with Naruto.
No, we can't find out with Naruto because
we already have bias towards Naruto.
Yeah, I've seen Naruto. I watched Naruto for 20 years. Jared watched Naruto and played through all the games, right? And you would like so his view is of the games. So he essentially binged the show. You're gonna binge the show. Well, he binged the games, not the show. You're gonna binge the show, and I watched the show over 20 years.
Okay, you know what? Let's do what Jared's saying, and we'll find out.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah.
So I can so here's what we can do. We can either all suggest one. We can either all suggest one, or I can try to find one, and then we shoot the shit.
I think you finding one is better than Joe and I having any preconceived.
So all I ask is it's a short. There's like it's not like a multi-season anime.
Yeah, right. I'm in the same shit.
Well, do you guys want to just wait for Chainsaw Man?
I don't know what the fuck that
we
is.
have
All I know about Chainsaw Man is that it's supposed to be hot shit, and it's coming out.
See, but see, you
That's all I
saying
know.
that, you saying that's already scuffed.
You want to
Okay,
Chris,
okay.
Chris,
I see. Okay,
Chris,
I see where we're at now. I see where we're at now.
Anime might be a good one.
That's true.
No, but
The soccer anime might
No.
be a good one.
We know. No. We know literally nothing about that. We know literally nothing about it. The only thing that's out is that there's a literally I think like a 30-second trailer that's out right now.
Yeah, that's all.
And that's
know.
all
that,
there
that
is for it. Besides the manga, and I have not read the manga at all.
Yeah, because that can't be. It has to be something.
Well, no, because it has to be something we watch to completion. That's gonna have to be over 12 fucking weeks. I'm not waiting 12 pod episodes to get that out.
See, Joe and I can find shit.
We can watch just High School DxD, Jared.
Look it up. Google it real quick.
I don't want to.
Google it real quick, Jared. No, Jared, Google it.
Google it and go to images real quick. You can tell
Google
what kind of anime
Google it.
What do I? High School. Oh my god.
DxD.
Why are there 5 seasons?
Go
Oh
to
my god.
images.
I've already seen like. Jesus Christ.
What's actually crazy is that there's plot.
I don't believe it.
Yeah.
You don't have to.
Yeah.
There's
two
plot.
plots and they're really big.
What have you done, my friend, Chris?
Do we want it to be a shonen?
I mean, it'd be the most accessible.
Joe, the best bet
I'll find
is
something.
Chris finding it, because there's a good chance we find something, and Chris is like, oh, yeah, I already seen that kind of stuff.
Also, like Chris and I watched an anime called Baki, and I didn't like that.
Well, I also told you that wasn't the good part of the show.
Joe's a sheep. Can't inform his own opinion.
That's not true. I literally formed that opinion on my own.
Yeah, because I said, wow. I said Baki was good, and Joe was like, I'm not digging this. He said that for the vast majority of it, but I also told him that I felt like it wasn't the good part of the show.
Yeah, so I do inform my own opinions. It just happens to be everything Chris shows me just happens to be entertaining and good.
I need a scientific experiment.
Okay, so is this it? Is this your scientific experiment?
Yes.
Okay.
This also means I can't watch it with Chris.
Yes.
Fuck.
Exactly.
I'm never gonna watch it.
Just binge it.
Look, you don't even fucking want to watch it if it's not with Chris. See?
Well,
I just like watching stuff with people.
You're scuffed.
Chris, I feel like I just like watching stuff with people versus by myself. No, that's very true. That's fair, and we can't talk about it either. We can't when we do this, we can't talk about it. No discussion until the pod.
What we could do is we could put it on in Discord all together. We just sit, mute each other,
take notes,
take notes, and just.
Jared and I could watch My Hero.
Oh God.
I don't want to watch that.
Oh God.
It's apparently it's not good.
The animation's pretty fire in some segments, Jared. But
what's crazy though, Jared, is they have like a really good anime too, Mob Psycho.
No,
yeah, Mob Psycho is Fuego.
Like I actually think you might like that dead ass.
Like, see, I'm sitting here and I'm starting to think maybe the reason I don't want to start watching JoJo's again is because the shit I did see I just didn't like. And so that's what I'm thinking, that I don't want to go back to it because I just didn't like it. And you're gonna go, oh, you just got to get through it. It's like I don't want to do something I don't want to. If I don't like it,
I don't want to make you watch it. But like as a JoJo's fan, I have to tell you to watch it.
See, and I've already tried to watch it.
Okay, here's the thing. I'm not gonna say you gotta watch it, but part 1 is 9 episodes. If you can turn it in English dub or whatever and just do chores around the house, you'll essentially, because I'm telling you, it's very simple. You can just literally just do that and just get through it, not even paying attention to it. It's the same thing.
Fucking skip it at that
because
point.
There's still like little shit.
The issue is there's so much overarching shit that
there's shit that carries over. There's shit that carries over, and that's all.
Shit that I did watch just did not fucking.
That's because like part 1 and
which I don't know how, because the fact that
show, it shouldn't like.
But here's the thing though, the fact that a nigga Dio killed this nigga's dog had me by the fucking balls. I was like, bro, this nigga is rude. Beat his ass.
No, it's just like, because you know, like One Punch Man. You know how One Punch Man sucked me in? It popped up on fucking Facebook recommended videos because I was just scrolling.
That one, I didn't like One Punch Man.
Yeah, because you don't like anime. So, no, because
oh my
he can't
God.
take it. He can't handle it.
Oh my god. Well, he formed his own opinion on that.
I literally
because he watched the vast majority of it.
I didn't enjoy it.
I think I watched only like 4 episodes with Joe. Joe said he watched most of that show.
Which makes no sense because like it's something I should like, but I just didn't vibe with it for some reason.
Yeah, because you're uncultured.
I have more culture than you because I watch JoJo's.
See, how does it feel to have someone talk to you the way that you talk to everybody?
Yikes.
It's fine.
Okay, so you're okay being uncultured?
No, yes.
It's fine. See, like, okay, that's fine. That's all I wanted to hear. All right. So
but I watched
Jojo's
JoJo's was very better than you.
No, but I'm saying that's not true. But the way that One Punch Man grasped me is I didn't even know it was a fucking thing. I wanted to watch it, but I didn't fucking know anything about it. And then there's the tryout scene where he's just fucking shitting on everything. And then I was like, oh, I gotta watch that. And then boom, hooked, good to go. After the first episode, boom, hooked, good to go. I love how the premise is the same shit every episode.
Genos gets his ass whooped, and Saitama comes in, one shot the guy.
It's like, oh my god, they're building this fucking person up to be the baddest person that it's just clapped.
Dude, that's kind of like my thing, because like there's no suspense, right? Like
as long as Saitama's breathing, there is no suspense in that series.
Like you know whatever the episode JoJo. Well,
they set it up more like, is motherfucker gonna show up? It's like, is he gonna be there? Or is Genos gonna actually die this episode?
Yeah. Like in JoJo's, like the JoJo's gonna come out on top, but they still build suspense. Like there was I'm gonna spoil.
It's like
just don't talk about it.
It's like Dragon Ball. As long as Goku's breathing.
That's not entirely true. Goku's lost plenty of fights.
Goku got his shit ran by Jiren like 7 times.
Yeah, but guess what? He didn't get knocked out, and then he won. So
he needed Frieza though.
I mean, technically, he did get knocked out.
Okay, but
17 is the one who didn't get knocked out.
He still won, but that's what I'm saying. Like, they build tension, but it's just like, you know what's gonna happen.
All I'm saying is Attack on Titan.
Kind of wild.
All I'm saying is Attack on Titan tension is the best tension.
Niggas will be bitches never be winning.
Niggas will be sitting there sipping tea, and I'm like, "Oh, yo, what the fuck's gonna happen?"
Joe, I want Joe to watch Game of Thrones. If you like Attack on Titan,
yeah, I really do think you should give Game of Thrones like a fair shot. Hold on,
it's
though.
Very slow in narrative, like it's not super slow. It's paced, and it's very narrative and story driven. I know you don't do story driven things. But
in like 2 weeks. What do you mean?
But these episodes are an hour long.
That's way too much for me.
If this episode gets 10 likes,
I can do that.
Jared has to watch JoJo's. Like he has to.
No. He has to watch JoJo's, and I'll give Game of Thrones a fair shot.
I have watched JoJo's.
Well, then I'll just say I have watched Game of Thrones.
Wow.
I have. I watched the whole first 2 seasons.
Did you really?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, no, everyone's like, yeah, this shit's lit. This shit's lit. Like, I understand, like, when it was, you have to get past the first 2 seasons. So, like, it's a similar thing with Jared.
He said, get fucked.
I wasn't that. Game of Thrones is a fucking thrill ride till the last season.
The big thing about, like, JoJo's is, like, you have to get through, like, 13 episodes. And then, like, you get to part 3, and that shit is electric.
See, I don't even say that about Game of Thrones. The first season's lit. Fucking first episode, motherfucker pushes dude off a thing.
I wouldn't say the first season's lit.
Here's the thing, though, Chris. I like part 1 and 2 of JoJo's.
I wouldn't say that the first. I would say the first season of Game of Thrones is lit. I think it's good. It's a very good setup season. I wouldn't say it's lit.
When you kill off the dude who's supposed to be the main dude in the first season,
well, see, but the thing about it was just bouncing around. You don't know who the main character is. They did what
Attack on Titan was scared to do. They killed off Eren Yeager.
Because
Sean Bean was no. They set Sean Bean up to literally be the main guy. That's what the whole setup was, and I'm not gonna let you sit here and tell me no, it's not. Yes, they had different perspectives, but most of the focus was on Sean Bean and his family, and then they fucking just blag him the first season, and then I can't say shit later on, but
I'm probably not gonna watch it if you're not gonna watch it.
No, I'm not. But shit's like, hey, Attack on Titan was like, oh yeah, fucking Aaron died. No, Psyche's back.
But
It's
they
like,
but
he
they didn't
died.
have but
Oh,
they
man,
didn't
he's
have
gonna come.
but the thing about Attack on Titan was they didn't have the thing was focused on Eren. It was supposed to be about Eren. There's no central focus on Sean Bean himself. It was Sean Bean's family, correct?
But
right?
most of the shit was him. It's him being the king's hand. It's him fucking the whole last bit of the first season was him trying to underthrow the fucking
yes, Joffrey.
God, the sibling.
No, not
fuckers.
Joffrey,
Yeah.
but Joffrey, right?
Yeah, Joffrey, because
Yeah.
fucking Baratheon dies. That's the
I
whole
get that.
fucking bit is him overthrowing them and all the build up to that, and then they just like,
I
no,
know.
yeah. So you can't tell me it's not. So fuck off, fuck off.
But that's not what I'm saying.
Whatever point you're gonna make, I'm not listening.
I'm just
to
saying the nature of the show and the
I'm not
title of
listening,
the show
so
is
quit
Game of Thrones. So them killing off one dude is not going to stop the narrative of the show.
It's Attack on Titan. It's
But
not Attack on Eren.
okay, but what you know about Attack on Titan, if you kill Eren, that ends the show.
No, it doesn't.
Yes, it does. That
Levi,
ends the
right?
show.
No. Because the ability just
It wouldn't have been
passes
just
on
good
to
if
the
it was
next
Levi. But that's the thing, though. Then they wouldn't
dude.
have.
Gets it and then throws the lot.
The whole thing about it was that they know where the founding titan is. So if you kill Eren, you then
spoilers.
don't know where fuck. If you don't know what that is, then come on. Like
Spoilers.
I mean, you said Eren. You said Eren fake died. That's a spoiler too.
Not really. 'Cause that's like the third episode.
Okay, but you know what we gotta do? We gotta watch the Book of Boba Fett.
We do gotta watch that.
We gotta watch that.
We do gotta watch that. I got Disney Plus, Joe. We can watch it after this if you want.
Yeah, I'll watch it for something. Let's go.
But yeah. So
Star Wars shit's about the only shit that's like not animated that I watch.
all right, we've been going for an
I'm so
hour
cringe.
in 1 minute. So
All right, pick 'em.
I say we switch to pick 'em now. Jared, yeah,
Bingo.
pick 'em.
I hate this segment.
Why?
I'm kidding.
Literally all of us. So this
My
week,
whole
all of
pick'em
us
was
got the exact-
fucked.
No. We all got the same amount of points. Get the fuck out of here. We both got all of us got 100 points this week, and we all bet on the Steelers beating the Browns. So, all right, this week ain't over, but next week, the Chiefs versus the Broncos.
Definitely
I
Chiefs.
got the Chiefs over the Broncos. The Cowboys, 11-5 Cowboys versus the 9-7 Eagles.
I'm thinking the Eagles.
I'm taking the Cowboys because I don't think the Cowboys are gonna fucking rest anybody because they're gonna do everything in the power to not play the Cardinals round one, and they need
That's
to win to not
probably
play the
smart.
Cardinals round one.
They really need to not play the Cardinals round 1.
I'm still
Now,
taking the Eagles. Though.
I will say the Cowboys would have won that game if Mike McCarthy saved a timeout, and if the refs called stuff correctly. So
Let me tell you,
Bengals Browns.
Joe
Bengals,
fucking
Bengals.
Burrow is that nigga.
Yeah, he is.
he is that
dude.
nigga, bro.
He
I
is that
like.
dude.
I
They
mean,
might rest him though, because he got hurt at the end of that game.
I remember I
he's
said
fine.
like
I know, but if they can rest him, I think they'll rest him.
I remember.
I don't know if they have the ability to because the seating's still up in the air for the AFC.
I remember saying when Joe Burrow got into the NFL that like I thought that he was just a really great college quarterback, and I don't think he was going to be anything crazy in the NFL. Well, I was incorrect.
What's crazy is I remember
I'll
like
gladly
how we
say
were,
it.
Yeah, how like we were all about like, they need to draft an O line, they're not gonna do well, blah 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 blah, and then fucking
I was one of those guys.
they let shit in our Cheerios.
I was one of those guys that said that.
Yeah,
If they
drafted
build
no
the O-line,
O-line.
though, they're going
Well,
to
they
be
did.
savage.
I mean, they did build their O line, but
They
they
did.
also just.
Too frequency.
But up next, the 13-3 Packers versus the 2-13 Lions. See,
I
this is
say
the
they
game
give.
of
I say they give this game to the Lions.
I don't think they just give it to them.
I'm
Well, they
going. I'm
clinched.
like no.
Didn't
I'm.
they clinch
They
first
clinched,
seed?
they clinched the
They
first
did.
round. But I
Yeah,
think
so they're
it's
gonna
the same
fit.
shit. It's gonna be Matt Flynn 2.0, where their backup quarterback comes in, throws 7 fucking touchdowns. Like,
I'm gonna go Packers regardless, but
Yeah, I'm still going Packers regardless. But I mean, I think that the Lions can win it because I think that the Packers are sitting a lot of guys. They're gonna get their young guys some experience and shit. That's what I think.
I need Dalvin Cook to really step it up this week. I want to beat the piss out of my dad in fantasy.
so we have the 6-10 Bears versus the 7-9 Vikings. The Vikings can still get a playoff spot, so I think they fucking try to play as
Can
hard as
they
can.
really?
They can,
Yeah.
yeah.
Holy hell! What a season!
There's 7 teams making the playoffs.
I'm
there
picking.
is,
I'm
there.
picking the Bears.
That's crazy.
I don't know
Matt
why
Nagy
I'm
trying
picking
to
the
save his
Bears.
job. All right, the 6-10 Washington versus the 4-12 Giants. The Giants shouldn't win football games, so Washington.
Washington shouldn't win football games either. Well,
The Giants
They're
shouldn't even
better
be
than
playing
the
football at
Giants.
this point.
they are definitely better than the Giants.
And it's also not playing at Washington.
The
so no
NFC
one's gonna
East is
die.
so dog.
You can't
It's
say that
so-
when there are other
it's-
divisions that are
It's
just
so
bad.
fucking bad.
That division's so awful. You got the Cowboys
hey.
who are here,
I can
and
guarantee you the Dolphins run the entire NFC East fade.
the Cowboys are here, right? And then here are the Eagles, and then Washington and New York, right? Here's where the Cowboys play. Right there with the fucking Eagles. And they're supposed to be up here. It happens every fucking week, and it's so
I'm
annoying.
just saying, hey, did you know that NFC East has the most Super Bowls?
You know nobody
Also,
fucking cares.
As long as the AFC South exists, I will not take this slander. The
You're gonna
Houston
get this
Texans and
slander.
the Jacksonville Jaguars are in the same division.
I guarantee you that the Jaguars and the fucking Texans will beat the Giants if they were in the same division.
I'm 90% sure they played this year. and-
I'm talking about if they were in the same division and they played twice a year.
I don't think the Jaguars
See, now,
do, but
see, now
definitely
you're
the
back.
Texans.
Now you're backtracking, Chris.
I said if they were in the same division. I said that was the first statement I made,
No, now you're
and I'm
backtracking.
sticking to that. Hold on, is that Jacksonville over the Cowboys?
It's the preseason. Bro, this is so bad. Oh my god, the fucking Jaguars lost to the Jets.
Hey,
You
the
know,
Jets are a good football.
The quote unquote best team in the AFC also lost to the Jets. So
Who's that?
the Titans.
The Chiefs are the
The
best
Jets
team in
also beat the
AFC.
Bengals.
Jets did also beat the Bengals.
The Jets beat
Fuck.
some big teams this year.
But I'm not. Nah. Colts over Jaguars.
Yeah,
Yes,
for sure.
100%.
And then the 7-7-1 Steelers versus the 8-8 Ravens.
I'm taking the
I think-
Steelers.
I think
I'm taking the
Big
Steelers.
Ben pops off
I'm gonna take
these
the
next 2
Steelers,
weeks.
too.
He's gonna throw like 10 touchdowns and over 600 yards.
You think so?
Jesus
Over
Christ,
these next 2
5 touchdowns
weeks.
a game.
Yeah,
Well,
yeah.
Currently,
He's gonna
right
pop
now,
off.
the score is 0-0 or 0-7. Sorry. So maybe he did throw a touchdown. All right, up next, the Titans versus the Texans.
I'm taking the Texans.
Titans.
I'm not taking the
That's
Texans,
crazy.
guys.
Okay.
The 8-8 Saints versus the 7-9 Falcons. It really depends who plays quarterback.
Is this the
for Saints,
stinky?
but I'm taking the Falcons.
I think they're just gonna have Alvin Kamara
Is this the
just
stinky?
run all over
No,
them.
I don't
no,
think it
no,
is.
no, it's
No.
stinky.
What's
the-
the stinky this?
The-
Oh,
the,
Washington.
the
they're
Bills
crap.
played pretty horrid this past week.
4-12 Jets versus the 10-6 Bills.
Okay,
I
I'm
think-
putting my bias aside here. I do think the Jets win this game.
I think they
Taking
could
the
win this
Bills.
game.
I think the Jets are gonna win this game, and they're gonna fuck the Bills over with
See,
seeding.
it's gonna be in the cold, and I think Zach Wilson throws 6 picks.
Zach Wilson played in Utah. It's literally fucking cold there.
Yeah, but he ain't had that Buffalo weather.
It's just as fucking cold.
No, but
it's
the
different.
snows, the
It's
snows are
The East
different.
Coast different than.
It snows in Utah too.
Yeah,
Joe,
but
you-
it's,
Joe, have you been? Have you been?
have you been
Any
out
miles
west before?
there?
Dude, first of all, I have visited upstate New York.
It's not the same.
I have
Have you-
family that lives there.
It's
Have
not
you
the
been out
same.
west though?
In Utah?
Yeah,
No, I
Utah,
haven't.
Colorado.
It's
not
like
the same.
the
snow's
air
different.
is-
I
different.
live in New Hampshire.
It's not the same,
It's
Joe.
not the same.
You're not listening.
It's cold.
Open your
here.
ears. It's not the same.
Oh, it's not the
Holy
same.
shit.
Like okay, like 80 degrees in Miami is not the same as 80 degrees in like Colorado,
Whatever.
Utah.
Okay, whatever.
Like, it's not the same.
Okay.
And then 6 Patriots versus 8-8 Dolphins. Dolphins upset. They make the playoffs by beating the Patriots.
That would be electric.
That'd be fuego. You think Tua does it?
Or the Patriots win by 60. I don't fucking know.
I'm
Yeah,
picking the
you're coming with
Patriots.
them.
If the Dolphins get the lead, they win. Like if they get the lead early in the game, it's because the Dolphins can never come back. They can't catch up. They have
They
to
can't.
get the lead early and then just.
Front runners as fuck.
But the 5-11 Panthers versus the 12-4 Bucks.
Yeah, we're going for the Bucks here.
Bucks.
Let's,
I hope the Panthers win, but they're not going to. The 9-7 Niners versus the 12-4.
it's hard for me to
Picking
pick against
Niners.
it's hard for me to pick against the Rams right here. Honestly,
I'm taking Niners.
Trey Lance is
Um,
starting at quarterback, I think. So
I'm taking the Rams.
The 6-10
I
Seahawks.
I want to go for Seattle. I really do. And Russell Wilson
shot.
played well, but I don't think that they're going to be any good.
No
this
shot.
week against the
Cardinals by 50.
And I'm taking the Raiders.
I'm taking the Chargers.
And I think the final score is going to be somewhere. It's going to be like 37.
It's going to be like 37.
37 and a half.
Chargers going to have 30 of them.
Can there be 38 points scored in an NFL game? 378. I don't know.
That would be a crazy game. 378 points.
The stinky of the week is
definitely new. It's definitely Washington.
It's gotta be Washington.
It's either Washington and New York or
to be fair, any game
Chicago and Minnesota game could also be pretty bad too. That could be a stinker as well.
If Kirk Cousins is still in COVID protocols and Andy Dalton is still at quarterback, it's a stinky.
That could be the most like, hi, how are you? Game.
I'd much rather watch Taylor Heineke duel it out with Mike Glennon. And I'd rather watch.
Is Mike Glennon the quarterback right now?
Mike Glennon started the past 3-4 weeks. You know the Giants had -10 passing yards last week.
Oh God. Oh, that's not
fair. It's really hard to like say. Like literally any game the Jaguars play is a stinky.
Like Mike Glennon, 4 for 11, 24 yards, 2 picks, -10 yards.
Oh, fucking
Jesus Christ!
23 with over 100.
Yo, Saquon.
Like they let fucking David Montgomery throw that bitch. Come on, why Baker's 1 for 9.
David Montgomery didn't complete a pass and threw for more yards.
Bro, I cannot believe this.
Yikes.
Baker's 1 for 9.
Baker's so fucking. This is his contract year, isn't it?
Yes.
I'm so tired of people saying Baker Mayfield's a good quarterback, bro.
Who has ever said that?
A lot of people have said that.
Man's
I'm so
gonna
happy I've been on the Baker hate train my entire life.
Man's gonna get through an 18-game NFL season and throw 15 touchdowns.
That's right.
If you get to start 18 games in an NFL season, do you throw 15 touchdowns?
No.
Yeah. Okay. So,
if I play quarterback if I play quarterback as long as Baker Mayfield has, yes, I throw for more than 15 touchdowns.
Not including high school.
Okay, here's the question: if you are
50-10, oh my God!
Yeah, no, they get clapped.
Oh, okay. I didn't know it was that bad. I stopped watching.
They got.
If you're given the same opportunity Trevor Lawrence has, you get to start 16 NFL games. Do you throw more or less than 17 picks?
He's been sacked 31 times.
That's not bad.
That's not that bad.
That's not that bad.
It's kind of bad. How many dropbacks?
No,
How many
Chris,
passes?
that's not that bad.
Never mind. He has 570 attempts. Never mind.
That's not that bad. Look, he's not even sacked the most. Joe Burrow's been sacked 51 times this year. They still don't have an offensive line.
I mean, I know.
Hey, look at Zach Wilson.
Look, Lamar Jackson has played. Look, Lamar Jackson has only played in 12 games, and he's been sacked more than every other quarterback not named Ryan Tannehill and Joe Burrow.
But if you think about it, though, that's kind of like
that's his fault.
His play style.
Yeah, it's like the way he plays the game. He's gonna get sacked more.
Look at Justin Fields too. He's played in 12 games, but he hasn't started all of those, and he's been sacked so many times.
Look at Zach Wilson.
Well, that's because the game isn't that fast for him.
Bro, talk about the drop off. Talk about the drop off. We'll talk about that next week. So hey, next week is gonna be the playoff preview and our NFL regular season award show. So tune in next time if that's what you're into. Hey, is the national championship this weekend or next weekend?
The 10th. When's
next
the
Monday.
10th? Next Monday.
Next Monday.
I don't think I'm missing that. Let's go.
Who we betting on?
Bama.
I own up to it. I was wrong. Georgia beat the absolute dog shit out of Michigan.
We were all wrong. We all said Michigan.
I was wrong.
We all said
I
Michigan.
thought they were frauds.
I'm glad.
Shitted on them.
I'm glad Georgia did that just to lose by 30 to Bama. Like, thanks for showing the disparity between like a really good team
and then everybody else.
Bama, like it's so dumb. Also, can we just
and like what is
the
it?
fact
Because
that Sam Darnold is who we thought he was.
Year.
Like Sam Darnold is exactly who the Jets thought he was. Man's went to a new team, has almost identical stats, like 364 attempts, 2,208 yards, 2,308 yards, 11 picks, 12 picks, 9 touchdowns, 7 touchdowns. He is who we thought he was.
He was better than the Jets.
Marginally.
17, 15, 19, 13.
Well, in the
I said
last,
19,
in the
13
last,
season, and that had me thinking Sam Darnold's not that bad of a quarterback.
Joe, these are two years that Baker Mayfield was a better quarterback than him.
Okay.
Joe, you're also sitting here talking shit about Baker Mayfield, and Zach Wilson's having a worse season.
Zach, he's a rookie.
he is a
Do
rookie.
you want me to pull up Baker Mayfield's rookie numbers?
I can guarantee you hit a much better team than
He had what? Jarvis Landry and who else was on
His
that team?
2018 Cleveland team was still kind of cheeks. This is rookie Nick Chubb. Like his
Well,
number
he
one,
still
his
has
number one
Nick
receiver
Chubb.
was Donovan Peoples-Jones.
Okay, but nobody's catching that much. Like,
No, it wasn't. He had 49 targets. Jarvis Landry had 60 something.
Oh, this is this year. Why didn't it go back? What is it doing to me? Why is it doing this to me? There it is. Okay, yeah.
Look at that. 149 targets to Jarvis
Look,
Landry.
Antonio Callaway.
79 targets.
that's still a
Yeah.
way better team. Look who the fuck Zach Wilson thrown to last week.
Nick Chubb, Carlos Hyde,
You
Duke
just said
Johnson.
Braxton Berrios is the best running back receiver of all time.
Yeah.
So I don't want to hear
Ha
it.
hee ha ha. Okay, now stop being an idiot.
But still, look, 27 touchdowns, 14 picks. Kind of crazy. This is also the Browns team who, what was their record the previous year, Joe? We can't front that they didn't lose every game the year before. We can't act like that. And then they come out the next year, they win 7.
I mean, let's be honest here. Let's be honest here.
Who the fuck was Sam Darnold throwing to this last week?
That's not what I'm talking. Sam Darnold, he was throwing to the Panthers receivers.
Oh, they're good. Who the fuck was Zach Wilson throwing to this?
But let's also be honest though. Like Cleveland literally could not be worse. Literally, like they could not be worse. They could only go up from where they were.
They're literally the worst team
Jared,
of all
who the
time.
fuck are these guys?
Kenny Yeboah, tight end out of Ole Miss. Keelan Cole came over from the Jaguars, pretty good. Jeff Smith, sounds like he went to BYU with him.
Look at Keelan Cole's
Braxton
stats.
Berrios.
Look at Keelan Cole's stats over his entire fucking.
Yeah, look, he's doing pretty good. Look, what do you mean? Look, 600, 5 touchdowns the year before. I don't understand. What's your point?
That's not that good.
He'd be the second best wide receiver that fucking Baker Mayfield had.
Yeah, but he also Baker Mayfield's not a 1,000-yard receiver.
Let's look at what Corey Davis did these previous years. Oh my god, like 905. That's
Yeah, he's
crazy.
also been hurt. He's literally not on the team right now. He's literally not even fucking playing right now.
Oh my gosh, let's look at Jarvis Landry's career. Because Jarvis Landry's stats over his career are actually very ass and mid.
Yeah.
Like, besides those 2 years, like
It's a 1,000 receiving year right there.
yeah, but still like 904, 803, 401. Like you can't be like, oh, he's not like because Corey Davis has an outlier year. He has outlier years. Like it doesn't make sense.
He still has like 3-4 outlier years.
But I'm just saying this year was Baker's rookie year.
Okay, yeah, and he got worse when fucking Jarvis Landry was on the Dolphins.
I'm just saying what?
Baker Mayfield didn't make Jarvis Landry better; he made him worse.
I mean, I also just think he's been hurt. So
He made Odell
He played
Beckham worse.
16 games.
he played 10 games this year. 15.
I'm
He's still
talking.
playing hurt.
He has been
16,
he has
16,
been healthy
15.
for 5 total years. Missed
I'm
one
just
game
saying-
in 2020.
Baker Mayfield went to an 0-16 team and led him to 7 wins. That's all I'm saying.
Okay, what is he doing now?
He has more wins than the Jets do.
He literally.
He also has Nick
put-
Chubb.
He
Went
literally
to the
pushed.
playoffs last year.
Odell Beckham Jr. left that team, and now all of a sudden Odell Beckham Jr. is like what 5 touchdowns in like the 3 weeks he's been in the fucking Rams.
Yeah.
Did Odell Beckham Jr. have 5 touchdowns the whole
7.
entire time he was in Cleveland?
Yeah, 7.
Well, come on.
Bro, look.
If Zach Wilson had Odell, so Odell would be going crazy.
Braxton Berrios looks like he should be playing fucking lacrosse.
Yeah, that's kind of racist.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Enough of that. we've been here for an hour and 19 minutes.
I'm just saying Baker Mayfield won Offensive Rookie of the Year. What? Zach Wilson can't beat out Jamar Chase, who's having a historically record-setting season.
Zach Wilson was also hurt, and that was good for his whole entire career.
Yeah, who cares? So sorry, he's made out of pussy.
Okay.
So,
Didn't
like I
the quarterback
said,
just snap his ankle in half a year ago.
like I said, we've been here for an hour and 20 minutes. It's been a good episode.
I mean,
the past 20
he's
minutes
gotta
have basically been Jared just fucking around with stats and shit.
No, I
And
just,
pick'ems.
I love getting Joe riled up the way he riles other people up.
And then, so next week
You didn't make a good point.
we got
Take Zach Wilson's dick out of your mouth.
No.
next week we got awards. Next week we got awards and check in to see if Joe does indeed not have Zach Wilson's dick out of his mouth.
Joe's gonna do an asshole reveal.
Yeah.
live on cam.
Check in next week to see if I didn't fucking show up.
I mean, I wouldn't be surprised. Joe doesn't care about the pod.
Bro, I show up every single week.
Joe doesn't care about the pod.
You have your incentives, Joe. The Patreon.
Joe doesn't care about the pod.
What is my incentive?
The Patreon. You know, the Patreon will take care of that.
Yeah,
Patreon will take care of that.
I have to stay on the pod until I eventually play Sonic 06.
exactly, the Patreon.
The Patreon will take care of that.
Hey, don't worry, Joe. When the Patreon gets rolling, it'll pay for you to get your Zach Wilson jersey. I'm
I'm
just
not
saying,
gonna
Joe.
get Zach Wilson jersey.
Joe,
I can't get a jersey of a
Joe,
dude who's younger than me. It's just weird.
Joe, if so.
Okay.
What are you gonna ask?
No, I was just saying. So, like, you'd be upset if you got a Zach Wilson jersey.
I wouldn't wear it.
Wow,
Sucks to suck.
that's fine.
Look, all I'm saying
He kind of got you one, and it's kind of like coming to your house. So like,
if Jared gets me a Zach Wilson jersey, I will wear it. Out of respect for Jared.
Hey. What we should do is we should do a playoff fantasy football thing. If you win or if I win, I'm gonna get you any Jets player's jersey. I'm gonna get you a jersey and you have to wear it, and then same for me. If you win, and we gotta wear it on pod.
Oh God.
I'm gonna get Joe a Patriots jersey that's number 12, and on the back it says Brady's cock.
Oh, I would hate you so much. Who's your least favorite team in the NFL?
you should get him a Cowboys jersey with number 9 on it. Tear that bitch in half and say Romo's back.
Jared, who's your least favorite team? It's the Eagles, yeah.
Probably. But there are a lot of people that I like that have played for the Eagles.
I figure it out.
I'm harder to trigger than you are when it comes to that shit.
Or you can just get 88 and just say Dez didn't catch it.
I'd probably have to frame that.
That would be hilarious.
No
I'd probably
catch.
just get Joe a fucking Sidney Crosby jersey.
I hate Sidney.
Literally, it's easy. All I have to do is get Joe a fucking Tom Brady jersey. Or get a number 12 jersey that says the GOAT.
That's so cool.
Just send him a box. It's a Tom Brady jersey and a goat mask.
I love the goat mask.
Like fucking Shannon
Or
Sharp.
I get Joe a Baker Mayfield jersey.
Or you can say like a Zeke jersey, and it can be like carrying Dak.
I could just get Joe a Jets jersey that says Italian thoroughbred.
I'll get Joe a Cowboys jersey that says like Romo's cum slut or something.
No, I'll get Joe a Jets jersey that says it's an acronym for I'm not perverted. I'm just Italian. Number 69.
Oh my god.
No. The back of the jersey will just say Cuomo. The number will be 69.
I get a funny jersey to own though.
I'm gonna get Joe a fucking Trump 45 jersey.
Oh my god, look.
Oh
there it
Lord,
is.
what
That's
are we
the one.
doing?
That's the one. Hey,
This is even funny.
everybody, shout out the Patreon. Joe, end it on a freestyle. Let's go. Yeah. Yeah.
Jared's a bitch.
What else?
He's a snitch.
What else?
Chris likes cum.
No.
Come?
Some might even say he's dumb.
Yes.
Stupid.
Zach didn't wash his hands.
Let's go.
Sick.
He goes to the beach and licks the sand.
Yeah.
Pussy.
Justin West.
Yo, okay, we got the literally toxic. Literally toxic.
Yikes. You're doing so good.
I wanted to find something with West. I was like, oh wait.
You just doxed them.
Why didn't you say Kanye?
Whoops.
Dude has not been mentioned at all.
He's not even here to defend himself.
Just cut that out.
Yeah. Okay. So I gotta edit Joe's freestyle out then.
I mean, just cut out the last minute, and then.
Well, I mean, they nothing rhymes with Justin.
Thrustin', bustin'. What do you mean?
I guess so.
Lustin'. You're looking kind of crusty.
Yeah.
Anyways, are we done?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we're done.
Yeah, Chris, you need to cut out the last 2 minutes. I'll say,
Yeah,
all right. I'll be like, all right, Joe, drop a freestyle. I'll come and be like, yeah, and then hard cut.
Throw some music in. Just I'll get Jalen to put it like a beat at the end. It's like, yeah.
Bro, Joe, I can't believe you just